Just honestly shocked at the amount of women who was like, oh, I agree with everything that you said, Chanel, but one thing I don't agree with is that you need the father present. Like, your kid is your blessing, you take it and go with or without a man. And that truly scared me, because
all the ladies, if you feel me, help me sing it out.
Hey babies, what's good? It's your girl Chanel, and I'm back with another video. Let's get into today's video, because today I have a lot to talk about. Like, I have a whole lot to talk about. I'm gonna make this one video. I was gonna make it 2 videos, but I realized I'm gonna make it 1. So as you can see by the title, number 1, I can't believe this shit. Number 2, yes, getting rid of certain, like, we're gonna talk. We about to talk, but before we get into it, make sure you guys, we're gonna talk right now, but before we get into it, make sure you guys give this video a like, make sure you subscribe, make sure your post notifications are on to all, and let's get into it. I know y'all love these car videos, these vent videos. Y'all really get to see another side of me. I could relate with so many of y'all, and y'all can relate to me, which I absolutely love so much. So yeah, I got my braids done in Queens, New York, from this Queens braider. She's super cute. She was really nice, super friendly. I'm gonna be adding her Instagram right here. Make sure you guys follow her, book her for your braids. She's in Queens, New York, and if you go to her, let her know that Chanel sent you. Let her know. And let's get into today's video. So first of all, I just want to say, like, I appreciate all the support on my last videos, my last couple of videos, like where I'm really like being raw, expressing myself, and just, I didn't realize so much people also had that same mindset, and that like I'm not crazy for thinking and believing in what I believe in. So that feels good. But then it is a lot of women who watch my videos and they perceive them in the wrong way, and people, like, I know for a fact, like, if we go back to my videos, I've never once bashed baby mothers or bashed single mothers. Like, I know for a fact I haven't. I literally watch my words, and I try to my best to remain humble, because literally anybody could be a single parent. I come from a single parent household. Like, my father literally was not around, which is why I'm so passionate about it, and I might come off so strong about it. It's never to bash a woman whose father is not present. It's never to bash any mother or woman who literally conceived the baby, carried the baby. Like, I have the utmost respect for any mother, like, honestly, whether they're single, whether they're with the father or not, like, whatever the situation is. I've never came on here and disrespected any baby mother or anything like that, just because I have like a certain boundary, or I feel like I have a certain desire or a want and a need, where it's like I really want and need a family dynamic. I really don't feel like a baby is that much of a blessing to the point that I'm okay to do it alone, when it took 2 people to create this life. Like, a lot, I really got a lot of backlash, like, oh, this bashing baby mother culture is crazy, or this BM culture, like, yeah, bitches be hating on baby mothers. And baby, I'm truly not. Like, I truly am not hating on you. I literally have 0 hate for you. I just feel like I don't want that for myself, and I still know in the most humblest way that it can happen. It can happen. Like, I could literally end up a single baby mother. Nobody chooses that. Nobody really wants that. It may be a small percent of women who are really like, yo, I don't care about a dad. Like, listen, if you could just help me get this kid, like, what's good? Certain people have one night stands, they keep that kid. Like, some people are living life in that way, but I'm not one of them. And that's just what it is. And I know most women aren't like that, which maybe a lot of them are, but I feel like most people, if they have a kid, they would love for that dad to be present. And I was just honestly shocked at the amount of women who was like, oh, I agree with everything that you said, Chanel, but one thing I don't agree with is that you need the father present. Like, your kid is your blessing, you take it and go with or without a man. And that truly scared me, because if this is the reality of motherhood, that's so scary, because I'm still living and growing. Like, I was in a relationship with a female for 5 years, and like, I didn't have to deal with pregnancy scares or like pregnancy or things like that. But now I'm leaving a relationship 5 years. When I met her, I was 22. I'm getting out of that at 27. So now I'm at an age where it's like, okay, it's time to start talking about kids, family. And if this is where the world is right now, I'm truly scared. Like, if majority of women in this age group are literally like have that mindset, that truly scares me, because I feel like, damn, maybe I'm dreaming too big, maybe I'm being delusional, maybe it's like, girl, this is reality. Like, dads are not dads. 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna to have that family dynamic, and girl, we doing this on our own, and you gonna have your blessing, and it's gonna be lit. Like, that truly scares me. And it really scares me because my mom actually was like, she had to deal with that. Like, she literally had, my dad literally was not really there at all. So it's like, that's just a hard pill to swallow. And like I said, like, if I could just avoid that at all costs, I will. And a lot of people really disagree with that and really felt like, oh, it doesn't matter, you don't need the man, Chanel, get your kid, a baby's a blessing. Like, it's not even that. Like, that is just so wrong. Like, it takes 2 people to have a kid. It literally takes 2 of us. And it's like, once I push it out, blah blah, if we don't work out, it's literally all on me. Like, financially, I'm spending most of the time. Like, I literally become a full-time parent, and this becomes my responsibility full-time, and it took both of us to create this life. Like, that truly scares me. And the fact that so many women, and I'm not bashing y'all, I'm more like shocked and more like feeling like, wow, maybe this is reality, and maybe this is like, girl, all them wants and desires, put them shit out the window. Whenever you are ready for that kid, 9 times out of 10, you better take your blessing. And if you take the L and lose the next, like, you lose them. And that's just, it's scary. Like, because that's not something that I truly want. But it's really looking like that's just where society is going. That's the norm, that's the standard. And I just be feeling like I don't belong in this generation. Like, I just really don't. And like, another thing I'm starting to realize, like, everything is a facade. Like, social media, like, I'm just like, my spirit is just awakening in so many different ways, and I'm truly growing. Like, I realized that I made some poor decisions. Like, I definitely feel like I made poor financial decisions, and I feel like a lot of people of color make a lot of bad financial decisions. Like, I just had an epiphany. Like, okay, I went out and I bought a Benz, right? And everything is good, it's getting paid, blah blah, but it's like, bro, that's, you bought a Benz to take L's, basically. Like, you're paying into this car note, paying into this car note. If you were smart, you would have used that as an investment. You would go into Mercedes-Benz saying, hey, I'm gonna go in today, I'm gonna buy this Benz and use it as an investment car, to put it on Toro, put it on, they have mad different ride sharing apps, like, for people to rent your car, and like, the car will literally pay for itself plus create passive income. Like, to me, that just makes so much more sense instead of creating liabilities. Like, when you're not already wealthy and have like a large, like, multiple streams of cash flow coming from everywhere, like, all you should be trying to do is create that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Then I went and I got my apartment, beautiful condo. I love it. I love living by myself. But my mom actually bought a big, beautiful house. I have a room there. Da, da, da. It's like, okay, instead of renting that condo to live in it, I could have furnished it, did it really nice, and made that into an Airbnb property / investment. So that's literally been on my mind lately. Like, that just makes so much more sense, bro. Like, yes, the Benz, when I'm driving it, it looks better. I feel good in it. It's a great appearance. And I'm not saying I'm physically truly getting rid of it. I'm just saying, like, these are better. Like, it's just, I could have done that better. I could have made better financial decisions. And it's like, people would be renting this car because it's beautiful, and I'll be making money, and the car would pay for itself plus more. Then you get another car, and then you just, like, you could have a whole Toro business. Like, so I'm just thinking, like, really deep of, like, how a lot of people at this age that I'm in, at 27, they take a lot of risks, they do a lot of gambling. Like, people who are financial, like, have financial literacy, they try to create these streams of income and try to make better investments for their future. Like, instead of going out and buying a Mercedes-Benz that's literally doing nothing for you, technically, you could buy that Benz and actually make it so that it is doing something for you. So it's like, I'm just literally just getting smarter and smarter and wiser by the day and by the minute, and just getting all these damn epiphany, like, just things are coming to the light and making so much sense to me. Like, and then it's like, so now I'm thinking about my condo. Like, that could literally be an Airbnb rental property. I furnished it beautifully. I know I could be a great host. So that's just been on my mind, like, just feeling like I could have done things differently that just make way more financial sense long term. And I'm definitely going to make adjustments. I'm about to make a lot of things happen. I'm not going to talk too soon and talk too much over here, because you know, certain people could be watching your videos with different energies, different intentions, and people are powerful with their energy. Like, people do a lot with their energy, so you just really want to be careful with the things that you share. But these are the things that I just wanted to come and talk about today. Like, I just wanted to talk about, and it's not, I don't want to make every video about like the same things, but like today it was just great to talk about that. Like, just thinking of, like, I don't know, like, is my bar set too high, or are you guys setting it low? Am I delusional? Like, I need answers, bro. So guys, comment down below what's your thoughts on this video. Like, tell me what you think. Yeah, so those is the hot topics for today. And yeah. Oh, and another thing is I truly believe in what I believe in, and I believe in my power and stuff. But I just, like, social media, like, you just want to disconnect from that shit, because it's like one side of me be feeling like, you know what, I'm so glad that I have standards and that I put myself, my morals and my beliefs before anything materialistic, before anything that looks good and blah blah. But then sometimes you do get on Instagram and you be like, damn, like, people are really living their best lives. Like, girls are living their best lives. Like, she always on vacation, she always shopping, she always but you have to just truly remind yourself, like, everything that glitters just isn't gold, and that you could create this lifestyle for yourself. You don't need people. You don't need to be, like, not saying I ever thought about this, but you don't need to be them, man. Like, be escorts and be from the nigga to live this lavish life, because it's not all of what it looks like on Instagram. Like, when we see the pictures and it looks good, we don't even know what's going on behind the scenes. Like, it gotta be a lot going on, and this industry is crazy. Like, these girls is really just pass arounds. That it seemed like people just, like, the industry people, they just date within the same fucking scene. The same 5 or 6 Instagram models just get recycled, baby mothered. Like, it's just ghetto here. Like, this generation pisses me off. And I know the world is bigger outside of social media, but I always use it as a reference, because it's something that we're all on, and that's all we could talk about. I could sit here and talk about somebody I got on my Facebook, or a random average Joe, but it's like, okay, we don't really know them, sis. Like, let's just refer to, like, people that we all could relate and say that we got some tea on them, basically. Like, people would know what I'm talking about. So yeah, anyway, so that's what today's talk was about. Please comment down below other topics. Like, I think I'm gonna start asking people, like, stuff that they're going through, and just give advice like that. Like, I'm gonna see, like, where these conversations could continue to go. But I love you guys so much. I'll see y'all in my next video.